Does the design of multimedia content influence its effectiveness? Undeniably, the answer is a resounding yes. Today we delve into the 12 essential multimedia principles coined by Professor Richard Mayer that underpin effective multimedia design. First off, the coherence principle. This principle suggests that adding extra material can actually hinder learning. It's crucial to keep content focused and coherent, removing any extraneous information that doesn't directly support the learning objectives. Next, the signaling principle. This principle emphasizes the importance of guiding the learner's attention. Use cues to highlight the organization and key elements of the material, aiding in information retention. Coming up third is the redundancy principle. Contrary to popular belief, presenting information in multiple forms simultaneously, such as text and narration, can actually overload the learner and reduce comprehension. Simplicity is the key here. The spatial contiguity principle is the fourth principle. This principle insists on placing corresponding text and images close together. When related information is physically integrated, it becomes easier for learners to make connections. The temporal contiguity principle, our fifth principle, asserts that corresponding words and pictures should be presented simultaneously. This synchronicity enhances understanding, as our brains can more efficiently process linked information. The segmenting principle, the sixth principle, suggests breaking content into manageable chunks. This allows learners to process each segment fully before moving on to the next, preventing cognitive overload. Seventh in line is the pre-training principle. Providing learners with preliminary information about key concepts aids in overall comprehension. This pre-training prepares the learner to better understand the upcoming content. The modality principle, our eighth principle, advises using narration rather than on-screen text when presenting complex visuals. The human brain processes spoken words and visual material in different areas, thus enhancing comprehension. The ninth principle, the multimedia principle, posits that the combination of words and pictures is more effective than words alone. This dual coding theory enhances learning by appealing to both visual and auditory processing. The personalization principle is the 10th principle. It suggests using conversational style and virtual coaches to create a more engaging and effective learning environment. This principle leverages the social responses of learners to enhance engagement. Next, the 11th principle, the voice principle. This principle advocates for the use of a friendly human voice in narrating multimedia content. The familiar and relatable human voice aids in information retention. Finally, the image principle. This principle suggests that the use of the speaker's image does not necessarily enhance learning. The focus should always be on the quality of the multimedia content and its delivery. To sum up, these 12 principles, coherence, signaling, redundancy, spatial contiguity, temporal contiguity, segmenting, pre-training, modality, multimedia, personalization, voice, and image, provide a robust framework for designing effective multimedia content. They underscore the significance of simplicity, focus, and cognitive considerations in enhancing the learning experience. Harness these principles to make your multimedia content not just good, but truly exceptional.